Yeah, it's real good volume. I can hear everything.
You didn't hear that in the beginning? It's amazing.
It's amazing.
How?
I hear it, the sound's coming through. Yeah, I like it. It's so funny.
Whoa.
Hallo?
Oh.
Hey, du hörst einfach die Musik. Yeah. Oh wow, that's really cool.
That's crazy.
There are moments in life that you never want to forget. When you take a picture, you know the place, the people around you, the landscape, and the details. A couple of days later, and you will forget most of it. A couple of years later, and you probably can't even remember where the photo was taken. Your memory is gone. Wouldn't it be great to have a camera that captures everything you experience with your friends and family, and that lets you and your friends re-experience those moments later? When you spend time with your mates and loved ones, wouldn't it be great to be able to relive the atmosphere of that day? When someone you love creates something great, wouldn't it be nice to discover things that you hadn't even noticed when you took a photo?
Hi, I'm Jonas, creator of the Panono camera. A camera that can do exactly these things. It captures everything in every direction all at once, and it has a super high resolution of 72 megapixels. It uses 36 tiny but powerful cameras that fire all at once. You just throw it into the air, and at the highest point, when it is barely moving, it captures a fully spherical panoramic image automatically. To view the images, you simply point the smartphone or tablet in the direction you want to see and move it around.
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing.
Nice. Sogar noch sagen, was für Lampen, pero das ist die Kamera.
We built the original prototype 2 years ago. Back then it was called Throwable Panoramic Ball Camera. We put a video of it on YouTube, which was viewed nearly 3.5 million times. We got a lot of great press coverage, but most importantly, we got thousands of emails from people wanting to buy the camera. At that time and in that form, it was too expensive for mass production. So we sat down to develop a new camera that is small, affordable, and producible. We worked hard on a new design. We called it the Panono camera.
The camera is tough, so you can throw it in the air and even drop it on occasion. There are several easy ways to use it. Firstly, of course, by throwing it, but you can also put it on a stick and hold it in the air, or simply hold it in your hand and press a button to make a picture.
All the panoramic images in this video were shot with our prototype. The new design will have the same functionality, but is much smaller and tougher.
I was very much impressed by the 360-degree concept. You catch the moment with all the things around you. Now everybody can discover the whole situation. I support the team to ensure a seamless process from the original idea to the finished series product.
We have a working prototype and a great new design. And with your help, we can finish the development and manufacture of the camera by September. Support us and be one of the first to own a Panono camera. Download our app and check out our panoramas and memories.
We live on a planet that's 71% water, yet we've only explored 10% of it. We're about to change that. The Fathom 1 is an easy-to-use underwater drone that you control with your smartphone or tablet. We designed it to be the most affordable, most versatile underwater drone ever made. And after 2 full years of prototyping and development, we're finally ready to bring underwater exploration and education to the masses. I'm John.
I'm Matt. And I'm Danny. And we're a team of outdoor enthusiasts, scuba divers, engineers, and travelers that had an idea for an underwater drone that we could take anywhere and use in any environment. I grew up spending summers on Lake Louise in northern Michigan, where a lot of large logging operations took place in the 1800s. Jump forward 200 years and now every cottage has artifacts and pieces of history on their walls that washed up on the beach. But there are still legends of horse-drawn sleds that fell through the ice and got stuck at the bottom, just waiting to be explored. I thought if I could control an aerial drone from a mobile app to explore from above, why couldn't I do the same thing from underwater? That's when Fathom was born. Underwater remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, have been around for a while, but they're mainly large, expensive industrial devices tethered to big ships. And early consumer ROVs, inspired by their big brothers, cost well over $1,000 with no mobile app for piloting. And you need to be a pretty good hacker to put them together.
We knew we wanted an underwater drone that anyone could drop into any body of water and pilot easily using an app on their smart device. And it had to be small and light enough to carry around, meaning a completely new compact design. It had to come fully assembled out of the box, including an onboard 1080p HD camera and built-in high-intensity LED headlights for clear viewing. And it had to be as affordable as lower-cost flying drones with comparable equipment so that every modern-day explorer could have one. We built the Fathom 1 with all of those features, and thanks to custom components and a streamlined design, now you can have it for under $600. That's less than half the price of the closest competition.
Above all, we made the Fathom 1 super easy to use, but that doesn't mean it's limited. This thing is fully modular. Our patent-pending thruster attachment system allows you to easily remove all 3 thrusters for packing, but it also enables customization and upgrades to specialized thrusters, such as these ones with larger fins for stabilization. And we're hoping our backer community will create and share their own ideas for customization. Fathom 1 also features an integrated rail system that makes adding accessories like action cameras and additional lights or other sensors a breeze. Just slide it on, click it in, and you're ready to go.
We put everything that we have into making underwater exploration and education more accessible to the masses. We built the prototypes, validated our designs, and now ready to go into full-scale manufacturing. All that's left is for you, the Kickstarter community, to show us that you want an underwater drone that's affordable, portable, modular, and completely easy to use right out of the box. Fathom is your chance to go deep and see the world in an entirely new way. The possibilities are truly endless. What can you fathom?
Why air egg? Brody and I, of course, playing first-person shooter, we're sitting there on the couch. He's driving this Jeep. I'm on the back, and I'm pounding away with the gun, and he's hitting the bumps, and then the thing explodes. On the screen, we go flying, but there's really nothing except a little vibration. So what good is that? Like, it's something missing here. And we started thinking about, wow, you know, that would be great if we could kind of get that feeling across.
not only do you feel the impact, but you feel the spread and you get the kickback. And it's all there, the whole experience, and that's when you actually feel like you're totally immersed.
And with AirEgg, that's what you get.
My name is Brody Stanfield. I'm the president and co-founder of iftech.
My name is Michael Stanfield, and I'm the vice president and co-founder. Gaming today is a two-dimensional product. Experience is limited to sight and sound, and so we're providing a new dimension. It's a suit, it's a haptic product that provides sensory stimulation, taking the user into the game.
Whether it be sound, sensations of touch, the idea of the impact, AirEgg will put you into that experience that you've always wanted. There are three major components to this suit. There's the decoder, the exoskeleton, and the sim skin. The decoder is the piece that attaches actually to your console or platform, takes the information, then it brings that and sends it to the exoskeleton. The exoskeleton is now the component that sort of has all the pieces in AirEgg that you're wearing, from the nervous system, which is the feedback, to the control center, which takes the information from the decoder, as well as the power supply to make sure it's wireless.
The sound that we're providing is a patented sound. It's quite a different experience.
We want to make it surround sound feel, so the idea is we have 6 speakers, 2 on the front on this side, 2 on that side, and then on the back, 1 here and 1 here, as well as a subwoofer.
You're always in the sweet spot, no matter where you are.
And as for like vibratory feedback, right now it's always been to the controller, so you feel the rumble in your hand. Now we're actually getting it so it's located on the specific parts of your body where it should be. There are 16 points on the front, 8 points on the side, and 16 points on the back. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna test out some vibrational stuff. So to start with, I'm just gonna set a value here. And I'm gonna be top right. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's switch that over to bottom left.
Yeah, it moves you.
Yeah, switches.
Awesome. So that's pretty much how vibration works. As for stims, they're pretty much focused on particular muscles. It contracts the muscles. It can either give a full contraction or it can be a slight contraction. Once again, same thing, top right. So it just sets a value. Okay. There. All right, I'll shut that off.
How you feel it? We can see it moving your shoulder forward like that. Yeah, I know.
Lifting a weight.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the basic fundamentals of what AirEgg can actually do. So what did you think of it?
It was pretty interesting. I've never really experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Virtual world awareness. You're actually inside the world that you're playing in.
The last piece is the sim skin. So sim skin is the look and feel over top. You can then have these front piece plates that you put on or armor on the sides and that kind of stuff to actually look like you're in the game that you're actually envisioning yourself in. Games already have sound, they already have haptic feedback, so we take that information that's already there and we implement it with AirEgg.
And it's now a matter of the developers to take on that role. If they have a game and they want to compete with a AAA game and they're only an indie company, well now you can. It's not just about the visuals anymore. It's about how you can differentiate your product. We think that's going to be a big difference.
The ultimate goal of this campaign is to create AirEgg. We want to be able to create that product for you. With Kickstarter success, we can actually ensure that everyone who wants this can get it.
The initial involvement of the community will be through our website and our IT infrastructure. We want to ensure that the individuals who actually start the Kickstarter program and go through the campaign with us are the individuals who are going to be initially involved in the development process and making decisions with us.
Not only do we want you to be part of the community, part of purchasing the product, but we want people to actually be part of the development process. We want to bring people in and actually get them to try it out and show us what they actually think is good. We're going to get people to actually come here to our office and work on it with us.
So the funding takes into account the development, it takes into account the manufacturing, takes into account some of the distribution costs as well. We have to take a look at it as a whole.
See, we want you to help us actually make this everything it can be. The process of this, we want to make sure that it's good from start to finish. We have an engineering firm in place, we have the web infrastructure, warehouse and distribution in place. We have all the components necessary to actually go through this process. Not only will the product be ready and all of your input be in place, but you'll actually get the product on time.
The customer service section is where we want to focus as well. We believe that that's one of the most important aspects of the community.
It's not only the thing that determines the viability and whether this is successful, it's also what determines where we're headed.
If you're going to be part of this campaign, we have an expectation actually, we talked about that. Those people who want to be involved, hey, you can see this come to fruition. You'll be part of the success of a new product out there in the market. You're going to be part of the group of people who actually bring this to other households.
You finally get to be one of the drivers in the gaming industry.
Let's take this product and move it forward. You be part of the First Legion. The only way is to get on board.
Being a gun owner is not just buying a gun. You must always be prepared. You have to be trained. You are your gun's safety. When it's not on you, you want to know it's secure and accessible. Safes are not always accessible or easy to open, especially in the dark. And locks are a nuisance to operate. As for smart guns, well, smart guns are a dangerous concept. Taking an unreliable technology and embedding it into your gun is not a smart decision. Our mission is to bring you the perfect solution. Introducing Sorex, the new generation of gun storage. Sorex is caliber specific and has two modes. The first mode is awareness. If someone tries to tamper with your gun, you're immediately alerted. And when you need your gun, charging it will eject Sorex and chamber a fresh round. The second mode is when your gun is locked. When Zora is locked, no one can charge your gun. If someone tries to charge your gun, the locking mechanism will immediately expand, preventing the gun from being loaded. Special polymers in the locking mechanism prevent any damage to the barrel. Zora has developed a revolutionary unlocking mechanism, Rapid Dial. Rapid Dial is a simple mechanism which counts clicks while you turn it. You don't need to start from a specific point. Even the direction that you turn the lock doesn't matter. These two factors allow you to unlock your weapon without looking at it, even in the dark. You can choose a simple code or any length code you wish. You won't believe how fast and simple it is until you try it. You can also open Sorex from your phone, but you can only lock it by physically pressing the lock button. Sorex normally communicates with your phone directly through Bluetooth. It also comes with a Zor bridge, a Bluetooth to Wi-Fi router. When plugged into the wall near your gun, you'll be made aware from anywhere in the world if your gun is being tampered with. Now, if your home is your safe and you don't lock your gun, but you still want alerts, we have a solution. The Zor Watchdog. The Zor Watchdog is not a lock, but rather a notification device. Its sole purpose is to notify you if your weapon is tampered with. Sorex was invented by veterans of elite IDF technological and combat units. We worked on it for 2 years, bringing it to perfection. Sorex allows you to be ready, aware, and safe, more than ever before. Join the Zor revolution. Own your gun.